Love a good storm. You know?
Good morning. Welcome. Welcome back. How are you? 7 a.m. Friday, August 22nd, 2025. I'm sitting here. I just got my coffee. In true consumer fashion. Now I'm sitting here, listening to the rain. Do you hear it? It's quite peaceful. Beautiful. You see, in my life for the last year or two, I've almost been forced to stop and admire, awe, if you will, in the true beauty that is this world and life itself. You see, it's really coming down. My life has been filled with training, with enduring, with building skills, with it's really hard, intense practices that most cannot endure. And I'm happy to say that though my training is not done, for you are never truly done, that this next chapter that we are about to enter over the next few weeks here is one of beauty, and it's one that allows me to be what humans are intended to be, and that is observers, documenters. So it is for prosperity that I make this video, for multiple reasons. Listen to that. I hope the mic's really picking that up. It's been very hot in this country lately. Here, just to be sure, I'm gonna take the microphone. Hold on. I will be right back. Don't you worry. Let's go for a little walk. Let me open this door, and you shall hear what I hear. It's beautiful, isn't it? Don't you think? The world has a funny way of reminding you, in times of grief, in times of sadness, that you have the ability, just like the earth, to cleanse yourself. To cleanse yourself of the sorrow that you feel. You do not need to feel it any longer. It's okay to let go. That doesn't mean you're a failure. That means that you're human. For after the rain, there shall be sun. to take several steps past that portal, only to be approached by a locked obstacle. But I did not let it persuade me, for I had a mission. Every locked door can be overcame. So I unlocked the door. I slid it open. And what was on the other side was something of true beauty. And I spoke with you. As we both allowed the rain to heal our souls from this crazy world we're living in. And it was good. The weight will lift, even if only for a brief second. And now we are back from our journey. It was equally as hard coming back. But we didn't give up. We persevered. And here we are. Fuller, better, stronger. Are you hearing the message? Do you remember where you come from? Do you remember where we come from? Do you remember choosing this? Wanting to make this a better place? I remember very distinctly, before I chose to come to this body, it felt like a halo jump. A high altitude jump, for those who don't know, the civilians. It felt distinctly like a halo jump. And I was looking down onto the earth. And there were 3 others with me. 2 who were about to ascend into their bodies, and 1 sort of guide, instructor, angel of sorts, for lack of better words, right? Like the one who you decide and he makes it so, or it makes it so, I shall say. And he gave me 3 choices. And he showed me 3 lives, and there were checks and balances. Excuse me. And I remember one was a severely disabled child, like physical disabilities, right? But he said despite that life would be pretty smooth. And then he showed me this one. And he said this is the toughest of the 3 journeys. And I got scared. I got very scared. Thinking of all the physical pain that I was about to have to endure. And knowing the all-encapsulating state that is humans' feelings, right? But you see, in that land that we come from, if you can remember for yourself, I am an example for so many. And he showed me a 3rd option. And it was just your average everyday life. My SD card was full. but he showed me the third life. It was just your typical, average life. Things that a lot of you, well, not my soldiers, but a lot of you who are just waking up to what this channel is, the people of this channel are, would consider givens, would consider them things that everyone just is born with. Things like parents, things like food, love, support, friends, family. And I wanted so badly to choose that one. I was very fearful in that moment. Even though we are supposed to be beyond fear, in that state, we're supposed to be above the humans. We don't look at ourselves that way, but the power that exists up there is just unfathomable, right? Each one of us, we are gods. Again, it's keeping within this language, trying to explain things that are outside of it. But anyway, so I'm standing there. I think in total I had 24 hours beforehand from when I was first initially briefed to when it was time to jump. And again, these aren't the words they use, but and that night, of course, I weighed the options. I decided to put myself in the position of, well, what will that be like? What would those that are counting on me for morale, as an example, think if I chose X, Y, or Z, right? I thought about all my accolades and everything that I accomplished up until that point, and I was so many things for these people. True hero. I was very prideful of that. Again, another emotion that should have been beyond us. Or we should have been beyond, rather. And it wasn't until seconds before, and I'm so hesitant to admit this, but it wasn't until seconds before the jump that I looked to the instructor and to that who makes it so. And I said, I know what I must do, brother. Not verbatim, by the way. I know what I must do. And he turns and he looks at me. Just completely encapsulated in light, right? Like almost too bright for average eyes to focus and make out this being. And he says, I expect nothing less of you. He says, I'm proud of you. And then I jumped, and I fell to the earth. And I was born. Being born is it's crazy we don't keep that memory, but I realize why. It's such a scary but exciting moment. The beginning of the movie. It's beautiful, it's truly beautiful. Now, I tell you that story with purpose, as everything we do on this channel. And if you've made it this far, I commend you, and I'm proud of you. because there's ad revenue to be had, not because I am so important and listen to me, pay attention to me, but because it signals something deeper. You are becoming stronger, wiser, more resilient. I am but a guide for you in this moment, for all you're going through. I'm talking to someone very specifically right now, and we've never met before. But I want you to know that, yes, it is coming. But guess what? You are enough. You are ready. Already. You're ready already. You're ready as you are. You're enough as you are. But you're only going to get stronger. Because it's how we do things around here. And you understand, because you've gone through this so many times, that strength comes from perseverance, from suffering, from overcoming obstacles. It's just another one. It's just another one. So, one big one, a medium-sized one, and then a few small little inconveniences, and we'll be there. I'm happy you're here, each and every one of you. We are doing great things here. And it's only the beginning. I want you, if you've stuck around this long, to drop a comment. Tell me what you need. Do you like these kind of heart-to-hearts? These stories with messages for you to unravel on your own? Not just handing you answers and expecting you to follow them without making the mistakes beforehand. We all hate to give advice and be ignored, right? That friend that keeps going back to that toxic person or what have you. I know you'll work it out for yourself. That's what we do here. So drop a comment. Yes, I digress. And let me know what you need. What does your soul need? Do you want positivity? Do you want laughter? Or are you just another person who's waking up during this reboot that they're trying to force upon humans? And do you need some deep, intellectual, stimulating conversation? Because guess what? We're here now. We've done the impossible, and we're in the same space. They thought they stopped that from happening. Yet here we are. And we're just getting started. Let me show you how powerful you truly are. No more sweating the small stuff. Everything around you is made up. Please, until my next video. I have to cut this short. I need to delete some videos off this SD card. But we're here together. For we are stronger together. Convenient truth that they don't want you to remember. We're stronger. And we're we're just getting started.